In chapter 2987, the heartwarming relationship between Sonia and Duncan takes center stage, showcasing the deep bond that has developed between them. The chapter begins with Sonny, a bright and energetic child, eagerly spotting his Aunt Serenity and Duncan as he exits the kindergarten. Overcome with excitement, he breaks away from his teacher's hand and sprints towards them, his small school bag bouncing on his back as he runs. The teacher, momentarily startled by his sudden burst of energy, quickly chases after him to ensure his safety. Serenity moves forward to meet Sony, calling out to him to be careful. Despite her caution, she can't help but smile at his enthusiasm. Sony reaches her in no time and throws himself into her arms. She kneels down to embrace him, but the little boy, aware of the little life growing inside her, quickly reminds her that she couldn't carry him too much for fear of hurting the baby. This is a testament to his growing maturity and understanding, as he has become more mindful of Serenity's pregnancy and the impending arrival of his baby cousin. She reassures him that he isn't too heavy and wouldn't hurt his little brother, even though the family has been cautious about allowing her to lift him. Sony continues to talk about the baby, expressing his wonder and curiosity about the little brother who will soon be joining their family. This small exchange highlights the warmth and closeness within their family, with Sony already showing signs of being a protective and loving older cousin. Sony then turns his attention to Duncan, whom he adores. Without hesitation, he climbs onto Duncan's lap, wrapping his small arms around his neck in a display of affection. He sweetly tells Duncan how much he missed him, echoing a sentiment often expressed by his uncle that not seeing someone for a day feels like being separated for 3 autumns. Duncan, touched by the little boy's affection, smiles in response with equal warmth, reinforcing the strong bond they share. This scene between Duncan and Sony is particularly poignant, as it highlights the fatherly role Duncan has assumed in Sony's life. Their interaction is so natural and full of love that anyone observing them would easily mistake them for a father and son. Serenity watches this exchange with a smile, clearly moved by the deep connection between Duncan and her nephew. The affection between them is genuine and pure, a stark contrast to the challenges that often accompany adult relationships. Meanwhile, Carrie, who has been lingering nearby, witnesses this tender moment. Her envy and bitterness bubble up as she observes a close knit bond between Duncan and Sony, as well as the news of Serenity's pregnancy. She is deeply jealous of Serenity's seemingly charmed life, married to Zachary, one of the wealthiest men in Wilspoon, and now expecting a child. Her jealousy intensifies as she watches Duncan, a man from a prestigious family, showering affection on Sony and by extension, Liberty. Her thoughts reveal her scorn for both Serenity and Liberty, as she begrudgingly acknowledges their ability to captivate the hearts of powerful men. She is particularly envious of Liberty, who, despite being a divorced woman, has managed to capture Duncan's heart. She recalls Liberty's former appearance as overweight and unattractive, and even though she knows Liberty has since lost weight and regained her beauty, she is perplexed by Duncan's long standing affection for her. Her musings suggest that she views Liberty's relationship with Duncan as an anomaly, given his wealth and the many eligible women who would be eager to be with him. As Tony continues to chatter with Duncan, he turns back to Serenity, asking if she has brought his suitcase. This simple question brings the focus back to the practicalities of their day as they prepare to move on with their plans. However, the underlying themes of love, family, and jealousy remain at the forefront, coloring the interactions and thoughts of each character.